is Kiera Levi, and we're going to be talking about the experience of different fruits having protease activity. A little background: purpose is to evaluate whether strawberries or raspberries contains protease. Chemical reactions that act as a biological catalyst is enzymes. Catalyst makes chemical reactions faster. Protease are enzymes that break down peptide bonds of proteins. They are used for modifying the properties of food proteins. Pineapples are bromeliads, which are spiky plants that grow on the ground. I'm going to be using Jello. If Jello becomes a solid with the fruit in them, that means there is no protease activity. If the Jello stays liquid, that means that protease activity is happening. Materials I'm using today is fruit, pineapple, strawberries, and raspberries, 5 cups, and Jello. This is the method I use. I first label cups. I cut up the fruit. I made the Jello, which is gelatin. I poured the Jello in all 5 cups, and then I added the fruit to the corrected label cups, and then placed the cups in the fridge to set. And then this is the results. As you can see, the raspberry, the consistency was thick, but it wasn't. It did come to a solid form, which means it has protease activity, just not as much. As we know, pineapples, treated and non-treated, both stayed in a liquid form, which means it has a lot of protease activity. And then strawberries has no protease activity because the Jello formed a solid form. This is the solid modification chart that I came up with. It's talked about in the previous guide how the fruit came to the solid form of Jello, and then explains the conclusion was that some of them became a solid form and some of them didn't. That's because of the protein activity. And then my conclusion was pineapples, treated or non-treated, still has protease activities. Strawberries do not have protein, which led the Jello to form its solid form. Raspberry had some protease activity, but the consistency was thick, but it still didn't form. And then all fruits do not have protease activity in them, and some has more than others.